Hello from Vietnam! This is the resort town, Nha Trang. I am currently exploring different places to eat. We are staying in the An Vien area, in the southern part of the city. So now we are checking out some places in the south. Previously, when we lived here, we visited many places in the north and a bit in the center, but we rarely ventured south. There is a main street here that runs along the beach, along the waterfront. In this southern part of the city, there are many establishments where you can eat various seafood, fish, alive snails and all kind of shells. We randomly stumbled upon this place on the corner here at the intersection. You can find the location link on our Telegram channel as usual. This man here tries to speak in different languages. He even speaks some Russian and English. He might be able to help you out with something. They have a live seafood here. The prices are standard, touristy, not cheap, but we decided to try the seafood here for lunch.
This is my favorite.
Hay là cũng làm nửa ký.
Boil these shells together and keep the broth, please.
280 mà. Rồi nói cho khách đi. Ở trong...
Tilly has already ordered and they have started bringing the food. They have brought us oysters, steamed oysters. They are not small either, but there are even bigger ones, huge.
I wanted to compare these oysters to the ones we ate yesterday. Here we have alive oysters for reasonable price, but yesterday the oysters were still cheaper at the Steuben place. By the way, you can check out the oyster place from yesterday in the previous video. It was a cheap spot in the north of Nha Trang.
Let's open them up. I like eating them with soy sauce, but they haven't brought it yet. Here is a spicy sauce. They also bring salt with pepper and you squeeze lime into it, which make a nice additional sauce. Yeah, as Tilly said, fresh, tasty oysters. You can tell they are good, but I do prefer to eat oysters that are fresh, uncooked. But there is a slight risk because they haven't been heat treated, so there is a little bit risk of getting sick. But I really like fresh oysters, so I can't resist. Cooked oysters have a completely different taste. Not bad, but when they are fresh, it's like eating sashimi. It's really something special.
So now show this different. So empty.
Drop down. This shell and this shell is 180 for 1 kilo, and this is 230 for 1 kilo. Like that.
And oysters.
So 100 for 1 kilo. This 45 for 145.
Yes, oysters are 30 per kilogram at the market, so in the restaurant it's 3 times more expensive. I want to point out that these are Tilly's favorites. These shells can grow big, like a fist, but sometimes they are smaller. Here in Nha Trang we haven't seen the big ones at the market. Look, this one inside, they have this little thing with orange foot. Here is the body and the orange foot, and the others are these little ones with a sort of tongue-like thing. That's it. We just stopped by for a quick bite. And some rice too. I wanted to eat with soup. Here the broth has a lemongrass flavor, lime and lemongrass. Lemongrass is a grass that tastes like lime, kind of like an onion. Let's try Tilly's favorite shell. A bit of broth, a little salt with pepper and lime, and pop it in your mouth. These things are really more expensive, but they have more meat. I didn't know before, I thought they were farmed somewhere. It turns out they have to be dived for. They are found in natural water, not from farms.
This also dive.
Well, this have to scratch in the sand.
This.
Yes, during low tide, these things can be found in the sand. They are collected. We saw that in Mune. They collect with special rakes for gathering shells. They wash out the sand and these seafood items end up in a net. Those rakes are used on the beach during low tide. Let's try the rice. Tilly said this is some special rice with herbs.
With egg?
No. You feel the leaves or not?
I feel like egg.
Only eggs? No leaves, nothing?
Tasty, but tastes like with egg.
But this is rice and leaves.
Mm. Yeah, interesting. Something, yeah, unusual and special.
And let's try this little thing. They come in different sizes. Sometimes they are big like this. This one is small. They grill them, add peanuts and sprinkle them with fried onions. The thing itself, the little disc, is cut up. It's a bit dry, of course, if you eat without soy sauce. That's why I love pouring soy sauce on it, because it not only adds flavor, but also reduces the dryness. I love pouring soy sauce on rice. And I also like eating buckwheat with soy sauce. Haven't had buckwheat in a while, by the way. Well, you could also add some broth here. They just brought the sauce. Here, let's do this. I just ate half of one. I see there are only 2 pieces here. They added a lot of peanuts and onions.
Oh my god!
Wow, what a show! A show program!
That was very funny.
The fish is jumping. This is my favorite fish called kachim.
Should eat that. You really try to escape.
In Vietnam, this fish is called kachim. You can see the name in English on the screen now.
You really try to escape.
Yeah.
You know his fate.
And all this joy cost us 365,000 dongs. Now guys, we have arrived at a market. At a Vietnamese market in the north of Nha Trang. It's called Vinh Hai. There is a great variety of seafood here. We used to buy fish and vegetables here all the time. There is even a section with different types of coconuts. You can buy this white coconut shavings. There is a coconut stall at the very end of market. Here you can buy alive chickens, alive frogs to prepare at home, ducks, geese. Look, they sell them right in the cages here, different types. And here Tilly is buying snails, which we will be cooking at home. She specifically wants to boil them. Our hotel doesn't have a kitchen, so we can't cook anything. But we purposely checked in near friends, so we could hang out with them and cook together. We will also grill some skewers. Look at these snails, she really likes. They are called jumping snails. They have this foot, this heel, like a little knife, and they use it to push themselves around. It's convenient to boil them, not fry, but boil, so they are easier to prepare at home. We'll probably pick up something else too. Today is our seafood day. We also bought some vegetables. So for this bag of seafood with squid, I paid 450,000 dongs. We will see how it all looks when it's cooked. Yes, this is our market that we used to go to all the time. It's nostalgic here. After 2 years we are buying something here again. Nothing has changed at the market. Everyone is still selling as usual.
300 for shrimp.
Tilly bought shrimps. I don't know weight, but here is the bag for 300 dongs. Quite a bit here too.
And how much for 1 kilo?
200.
So 200 for kilogram. That means 1.5 kilos of shrimp.
Ну все, теперь погнали.
And we have arrived to grill everything at our friend's place. They live in a place with a pool. It's right next to where we checked in. We checked in just up ahead, a few buildings forward. And there is our hotel. That silly one that was supposed to have a pool, but it turned out not to. I showed it in one of the last videos. Watch that video, click on the top right suggestion if you haven't seen how we got here. And here is the place with pool, which is cool. It's a 4 floors building and it's a great spot. The guys have already hung out here, chilled before it got dark. Now let me show you how much seafood we ended up with. I spent about 800 dongs in total, including the vegetables. So let's take a look. We ended up with several heaping plates. There are shrimp and squid. Here are mollusks and snails.
So how much here? Is it enough?
I peel all shrimp. You see?
Oh, you peel already. We ended up with quite a lot. And we also saved some shrimp and squid for grilling. Now we are going to grill them with the meat.
This is a work of art.
This is a work of
So we ended up with quite a lot. That's our seafood day, guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss new videos. like, leave comments. See you in the next video you watch on this channel. Bye bye.